Oh, hello there. Me and my friend, the cameraman, show yourself, cameraman. Okay, are gonna make this video on a project that my wonderful teacher, Ms. Tristani, had assigned to us. Basically, she gave us this sheet that has a bunch of letters and black stuff on it that you're supposed to read and know what the project is about. But I'm not gonna read it all, I'm just gonna read a couple of them. Basically, you have to understand the events of what happened in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. You could either choose from a song, rap, or music video. You could do a skit or a video, which I am doing, or a children's picture book, which I think would take too long. So, on the back of that sheet, she gave us a list of numerous amounts of events that happened through these decades, and I picked a bunch of them, and throughout the course of this video, you will see me explaining them, and you will also see something entertaining. Oh, hello there. My first topic is demilitarization. Demilitarization is the reduction of one nation's army, weapons, or military vehicles to an agreed minimum. So basically, this means I, myself, am a country called me. And then there's another country called them. I say, hey, them, lower those weapons and I'll lower mine. And they'll be like, yes, me. And that's what that is. Hello. Before I begin this message, this was not meant to be racist, and if you take offense to this, I apologize sincerely. Hurrah! The Korean War was a military conflict between South Korea, supported by United Nations, and North Korea, supported by People's Republic of China. Basically, they fight, and they fight, and they keep fighting, and they just keep fighting, because they don't get young. The date for this Korean War was 25 June 1950 and 27 July 1953, and they just kept fighting until it was over. Before I begin this message, I have two things to say. One, thank you for making my career awesome as Batman. And two, where's the Joker? Anyways, the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War was a Cold War era with military conflict that occurred in Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia from 1 November 1955 until 30 April 1975. It was the longest war in American history and the most unpopular war of the 20th century because we lost so many men. We have just gotten word. Today, October 15th, 1962, we just had a Cuban Missile Crisis. And I don't know what this means yet, because that's all I gotten word from. Oh, getting something from the other ear. Hold on. Okay. The Cuban Missile Crisis was the closest war ever to be really close. Very much. Also, it was very close to becoming a nuclear war. The United States Armed Forces were at their highest state of readiness ever. And the Soviet field commanders and Cuba were prepared to use battlefield nuclear weapons to defend the island that is known as Cuba. Luckily, thanks to the Thanks to these two brave men, President John F. Kennedy and Premier Nikita Khrushchev, the war was averted. Thank you, two brave men. How's it going? Yeah, I was just doing some research on something called salt. Do you know what that is? Oh, you mean sodium chloride? Atomic number 11? The atomic weight 22.989, which is pretty close to 23? No, silly. It's Society for Applied Learning Technology. It was founded in 1972. It is a professional society designed for individual membership, participation with classes of membership keyed to the interest and experience of the individual. Basically being super smart. Or, like some people like to say, super salty. Next is the Taliban. The Taliban is an Islamic military group that ruled large parts of Afghanistan from September 1996 onwards, forever, until somebody stops them, like the Marine Corps. Oh, hey there, guys. The next subject would be the internet. Cameraman, please stop moving. Thank you. We can find the internet anywhere. It's crazy how you could just look in a grill and then, the internet! I'm going to read off to you what the internet is off the internet. The internet is a global system of interconnected computer networks that used the standard internet protocol suite to serve billions and billions and sometimes millions of users worldwide. I use the internet to cook. Wink. You thought that was something? You should have been at the 1972 Olympics, man. The 1972 Summer Olympics, officially known as the Games of the 20th Olympiad, were an international multi-sport event held in Munich, in what was then West Germany, from August 26 to September 11, 1972. The 1972 Summer Olympics were the second Summer Olympics to be held in Germany after the 1936 Games in Berlin, which had been taking place under the Nazis, which we all know is in Call of Duty, and we call them Nazi zombies. The Shining Path is next. Shining Path. It is the name commonly given to the military Peruvian organization, although the group refers to itself as the Communist Party of Peru, or PCPSL. The Shining Path started the international conflict in Peru in 1980 with the stated goal that they were going to replace it with a new democracy. Oh. Bye. Ma. Yes, you heard it right. Obama. Obama was our 44th and current president of the United States. And I don't know if I mentioned, but he was the first African American president to run and win. Thanks for watching.